Hey, what is going on, guys? Maverick Reviews, and this is the Mos Eisley Cantina set that is set to be released in 2018. Toys R Us released it a little early, and I was able to get my hands on it, as long as a lot of other people too. Set number 75205, and it comes with 376 pieces. It has been getting a lot of bad reviews from people, and I just don't think that it's very nice, or I don't really know what to say, but I think Lego did a very good job with this set. It reminds me a lot of the first, the first one that came out plenty of years back, several years back. Don't remember exactly what year. And it actually did come with Han and Greedo, but we get a new figure that we've never actually seen before in Lego form. We'll get into the figures soon, and I did want to actually include and say that it does come with this pod right here. It's called a Ubrikian 9000 pod, and I think it was a very good idea on Lego's part to include this, and we'll get into that soon. So let's look at the figures first. So here we have another version of Han, which isn't really new. We've seen him in some of the newer sets. The face print is the same since the first Cantina set that we got. But the hairpiece is now becoming more common in all these sets. We got him in the Desert Skiff, then we got him in the Death Star, and now we're getting him, we're going to get him in every set that Han Solo comes in. And as soon as the Han Solo movie comes out, we're going to be getting this hairpiece a lot more. The torso print on this guy is really amazing. There's literally no need to update it at all. The back looks amazing. Even the sleeves look good. And the leg printing is very good, and also the hip printing. And I just think Lego's been doing a good job, and there's literally no need for them to update this figure. We also get the secondary face, and that's what it looks like. He's just smiling. And yeah, it's pretty good, and he does come with a pistol. So Lego's doing a good job, and there's no need for them to update. So this is now the third version of Greedo that we have gotten. And again, Lego has no reason to upgrade this figure at all anymore, but they kind of did with the extra strap you see on the leg, on his right leg actually. And the printing on that looks amazing. The torso print looks amazing. The printing on the eyes, if you can see that, it just looks so good. It looks like he holds the galaxy in his eyes. You'd probably get lost in Greedo's eyes. The head mold I think is good, but my little gripe about it is that it seems too close to the torso that it looks like he has no neck. If they could have just built that up a little bit higher, this would be the perfect head mold that Lego has ever done. The back torso is good, and I wish they would have also added on the stripes that the first version of Greedo actually has. And if they would have done that, this Greedo figure would have been perfect in every way, and there would have been no need for an upgrade. But I also feel like there's actually no need for an upgrade. They're doing like a really good thing with Greedo right here. The pouches on the torso look really good, and he does come with a pistol. So yeah, this is really good Greedo figure. It does come with a Sand Trooper, and I think the printing on this guy has always been amazing, and I'm glad we get another set where we can actually get him. The torso, the legs, and the helmet printing are amazing to me in every single way. Even that little black pouch that it has right there. It does come with a white pauldron, which I think is a good idea that they did. And the backpack is built up out of bricks, and it has that clear neck brace thing that you can actually connect pieces onto there, which I think was a good idea. But it's a little fragile if you try to move them. I wish they could have put in like a 2x2 plate so it could actually hold it all in well, but I think it would have been way too bulky, and it would have fell off a little bit more. It does have the medium-sized blaster, which I think was a good idea for him, Lego to give him. And he does come with the angry clone face, which a lot of people don't like, but I am frankly really okay with it. You're never even supposed to see these guys without the helmet on. And so if they give it just a face that's pretty easy to to print and make a lot of cheap, I think it was a good idea, and Lego's really smart on that move. So yeah. And then we get the new minifigure, Wooher or Waher. Nobody knows really how to say his name, but I think, wow, Lego did a good job again. Like the little crease on the back of the torso, just small details like that just make a figure pretty amazing. And the side printing for sideburns are pretty good. You can actually use this for a lot of minifigures. The torso print on the front is, you know, pretty average, I think, but it fits the character well. Also, the back of the head, there's another face print, and he looks kind of angry, but it doesn't look like it actually fits the character too much. I don't remember him screaming, or maybe I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I think this face just fits him a lot more better. And again, Lego did a very good job with that. So now let's actually get into the set. So I guess Lego wanted to try something new, and they decided to make their version of the Ubrikian 9000 pod. They did an excellent job. I don't think there's any other way you could actually get the shape of it any better way. I think they did a very good job with that. They got these little leg pieces, I guess you could say, and they're using a clear 2x2 round piece in there. And they also have the plate. I think it would have been better if it was a tan piece, or maybe that's how it has it at the bottom. But I think it would have fit so much better if it was like a dark tan or a tan brick. I like this idea. These things actually look pretty good. They look like the little bubbles that they have if you look at the real thing in the universe. Then it also has a stud shooter on the top, which can be moved, and also if you move the top with it, it'll move with it because it's actually connected onto the actual this round dish piece. Now the inside, you do get a printed sticker, and you can only fit one minifigure, and you can actually fit it perfectly because they do sit all the way in, depending on the head mold you actually have. And on the box, it's said that Greedo actually goes into it, so maybe that thing that's outside the Mos Eisley Cantina is actually Greedo's pod. You can close it up, and he fits in there good. You can actually take this thing off. Yeah, it's kind of scary to actually take that thing off, but it does look like the thing in the universe. And I'm gonna try and get another one of these sets just because I actually want to use this in the mock that I actually have, and I'll show you that, guys, in a soon to be posted video. And I'm really excited about this to be actually in the mock, so that's a pretty good thing. Let's get onto the cantina. So I'm gonna break it up in pieces, and this bartender thing, the bar actually looks really good, even for its size. The things they included all here, where you mix the drinks and then the drinks in the bag, just look pretty good to me. You can attach it to the other part, and I'll show you that soon in a bit actually. And then you actually get a clip right here to put minifigure accessories or his blaster that he has, and it has that printed piece right there. And I just think it was built really well, and you could actually, gotta focus a little bit, you could actually probably get another one of these and extend it just a little bit more, make it round maybe for the front of it, but I doubt people would want to actually get you know, 2 or more of these, and it's okay. I mean, one set of these will actually do you justice, but I think I'm going to be getting the second one to actually extend a little, because I also do want that pot like I mentioned before. And you can actually stand in there pretty well. As you can see, it's kind of just made for him, and I think you know, it's pretty much built very well. Here's the second part of the building, and I think the front of this looks amazing actually, because this thing, I don't know, it just feels right, and it feels like it just belongs there, and it is a sticker right there. And I forgot to mention that on the pod, all the parts that had those unique designs were actually stickers. This one is actually only, you know, the printed piece on here, and they do give you this little stud right here where you can actually open up the door. It does get a little harder towards the end, but it opens up perfectly and it stays there. You can just slide it right back. You actually do get 2 more stickers in there, and you can actually see it how it opens. If it was more detailed, you could probably put in, you know, another wall, make it kind kind of look like this on the inside. So that way it just looks a lot more smoother, and it doesn't look like it's so, you know, unfinished. So it doesn't look unfinished. You get this little, I guess it looks kind of like a vent piece, and then some piping on the back. And then you also get the clip right here, so you can actually add on that part right there. Then you get the other two clips to add in the other side. So let's actually look into the other side. Here's the third part of the cantina, and you can see it's really messy, especially on the outside. I do appreciate that they were trying to make it look kind of like, you know, old, and you can see bricks in here, but I wish they actually would have used the 1x2 brick pieces that they have. I think it would have fit here a lot better. I do like the inclusion of this wall piece with the window cut out on it. And I do like the design of the chairs, if you can see them. They just look so nice. And if you're wondering what these gears are actually for, they're actually on both sides, and they are to move the part on the chairs, which I think was a good idea. The idea is to put Han on this side, Greedo on this side. Oops, my hands are a little bigger. But yeah, and you're supposed to get them in there, and you just kind of move them, and it kind of looks like one of them is gonna either shoot first, or they're pulling out their guns, or however you want to imagine it. Yeah, this is moving way too much, but you get the idea. And I think it does, when you have, oh my goodness, when you do have a flatter surface, mine's kind of leaned down a little bit, but if you have a flatter surface and you do that, it does, you can make it look like they're actually talking to each other, or have the discussion and the argument of who shot first, who pulled out the gun, you know. These two pieces, actually three pieces in the front or the middle of the table, are actually glow in the dark. I can't make it glow in the dark right here because I would have to turn off all the lights, and it would just look really weird. And then you also get these two little, I guess they're like torches or something on there. Get a little translucent red light there. Not on the other side, but yeah, that is the third part of that, and it all connects right here at the end. And that is the full cantina set. Now, the only thing I don't like, and the only thing I think they did wrong, was that none of this can actually be folded onto each other like perfectly. Let me just put Greedo back in there. Hope he doesn't fall. And then the Sand Trooper is supposed to be right there. But it doesn't fold at all in like this. It has that extra gappage right there, but it can only go that far, and it would have actually been perfect. It would have centered in perfectly, and this piece is only literally supposed to be held by there, but since there's a little gappage in between that, you can actually move it just a little bit, but it doesn't feel right, and it doesn't close at all. So the angles of them are really weird. Maybe if they would have put in some of those pieces that kind of go into each other diagonally, or I don't even know how to say it, but it makes it so you could put it at an angle. I wish they would have put those kind of on the bases of them, but the angles of this thing is so weird. So that's my only gripe with it. I think the rest of the set is amazing. The little pod that we get is good, and I'm definitely going to pick up another one of these so I can get this for my mock. So that is my review of the Cantina set. Overall, I think Lego did a good job, and then the inclusion of a new figure that we've never gotten, inclusion of an old figures actually that we have gotten but redesigned or added new parts. So I think they did a pretty good job. Lego, you get a high five from me if we ever meet. So that is my review. I would like to thank you guys for watching. If you want to leave a comment down below, let me know what you guys' thoughts on this is. Just go down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. Peace.